Hi, Radiant Souls. Hope you guys can hear me. Welcome into my channel. If you're here for the first time, my name is Deidrae. I am Love Deidrae. And if you're used to being here, welcome back. I didn't say this in my last video, but this is my second video in a long time. My last video was my first video in a long time, and the reason why I was a little MIA or in a hiatus was because that I moved. So I'm currently no longer in the Caribbean. I am in the Netherlands in Europe, and I was busy moving and settling in. Now I have my own place, and now I can shoot my videos again. I'm so grateful for this new place and this new time. So welcome back to my videos, and this is a soul's journey video. Okay, now what I mean by soul's journey, if you're new here, is everyone's everyone's soul is on a path or on a journey, especially here on earth. We're here to learn lessons, to learn different things, and we're here to expand our soul, right? You're here on a journey to expand, to experience different things, and to expand your soul. The more you experience, the more you expand. The more you heal, the more you expand. The more you release, and the more you expand. So there's different stages in a soul's journey. Yeah. So this collective that you're coming along with me, just a little background, you guys have either been in the dogma or just been awakened, or you've been awakened for a while, but now you're stepping into your true identity. And this is what this reading is about, stepping into your true power, into your true identity. You know, in my previous video, I talked about a message came through where I was talking about listening to your inner self and like following your own approval, your inner approval, right? Because before, what happened was everything was external. Your approval, you were seeking approval externally. Validation was externally. Confirmations, everything was externally. But now we're going inward. You're starting to go inward. So, meaning you're coming out of this society and this matrix that we were brought up in to be everything is external, everything is about image, and you're now starting to follow your own light within. Your light is your guiding star. Okay. And so you're starting to follow that. You're starting to not listen to your parents, not listen to whether it's your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. You're not listening to your friends anymore. You're not listening to what was taught in school anymore. You're seeking your own truth, and you're following your own calling of your soul. That's where this collective is, and I'm happy to read for you because I am your divine guidance. I am your spiritual coach. I am a certified life coach. I'm a certified astrologer. I'm a certified relationship coach as well. And so I'm blessed and grateful to be guiding you on this journey. Um, Not only have I experienced this myself, I've gone through this journey where I've come from background heavy religion, um, heavy criticism, a little bit of narcissism as well. And I started on that journey following my own light. So I'm reading for you guys from my experience. And that's a divine healer. You know, you go through certain things, your soul goes through and experience certain things in order for you to help heal others, in order for you to help guide others. And so now I'm at this stage where I'm here doing my YouTube videos, and I'm calling out all those who I need to guide. Um, Not necessarily a calling out, but That's the intention for this video. Whoever I need to guide in this lifetime, welcome in. So this video, it hasn't found you accidentally. It's divine timing, divine orchestration, your energy pulled in this video. No matter how small the channel is, no matter how big the channel is, you're in divine alignment with me. Yeah. So this reading today is about following your path on your soul's journey by following your own inner light. You know, your soul's voice is very soft, very quiet. So if you're not doing yoga, I would recommend doing yoga. If you don't do meditation, I would recommend doing meditation. If you started and you stopped, I would recommend you start back meditation, because it helps to quiet down the mind, quiet down the body, find peace within, and then you can hear your divine calling. You can hear your divine voice, right? And that's the voice of the soul. That's the true self. Like, you have a true self within you, but they've been put so many judgments, they've put so many labels, they've put so many the dogma has been like covering your true self, you know. And what I'm getting, the image that I'm getting right now is that, like, if there was an earthquake or a building collapse and there's a body inside, but there's so many concrete slabs, there's so many wood beams, there's so many blocks on top of this person, on top of this being, on top of this body, and they need help to go through the rumble, and to help that body come out. So that's the vision. That's the image that I'm getting right now. It's like you were trapped under all this debris and everything, your true self, your true nature, right? And because that's the card that came out here, your true self or your true nature. And that's what needs to come out. So you need to connect with your soul. You may be on the beginning of this journey where you're starting to see your light, you're starting to find your true divine self. You're starting to find your own voice, you know. Continue to connect with your soul, connect with your divine being, because everyone can hear the voice of God. And whether you want to call it the voice of God, or whether you want to call it intuition, whether you want to call it your divine voice, or you want to call it your soul that's speaking to you, there's an inner guidance. It doesn't come from outside. It doesn't come from people's opinions. And people's opinions are always going to be there. But you have to be able to quiet out all the past traumas. And that's another card that came up here. The trauma versus your guidance. You need to quiet down all that trauma, that the upbringing, the patterns, the programming, the behavioral patterns that you brought up in. You need to quiet that down and listen to your inner authority. Your inner voice is authority over yourself, over your life, over your soul's path. Your inner voice is God's voice, is the light of source, because you are a part of source. You are source incarnated as a divine being in that body, and you are divinely connected to that intelligence, the intelligence that created flowers, that created plants. Whoever created the flowers, whoever created plants, whether you want to call it the Most High, whether you want to call it God, whether you want to call it Allah, whatever. But there's an intelligence that created human blood, human life, human body, as well as the plants and living beings. Up to now, humans cannot recreate plants. We cannot recreate from scratch. I'm talking about from scratch. Like, how do you create a seed from scratch? We cannot create a human body. We can try cloning as long as we want. We can try cloning, but we cannot create a sperm. We cannot create an egg. You know, those are the basis and the fundamentals for creating life. But we have to get it from somewhere in order to create life. So that's what I'm telling you. The intelligence, that source, that source. And you are tapped into source in here, in your soul. Is divinely connected. Nothing can disconnect you from God Himself, herself, from source. Nothing can disconnect you. So you have to tap into your true self. That's your inner guidance. Like you can see here in this card, like she is tapping into herself, her divine essence, her divine being. So now it is time for you to tap into your essence and your divine being, your inner authority. You know, whatever rules that we live in, I understand that we live in this world. So there's certain rules that we have to abide by. According to the Bible says, give Caesar what is due to Caesar. So we can't be walking around here naked. We have to wear clothes, right? We can't not pay our taxes. We have to pay our taxes for our businesses. So there's certain rules and stipulations that we have to abide to. But when it comes to your soul's journey, like what are you to do? What's your calling? What's your life purposes? How you are to operate from love, your divine essence, your inner authority, right? You know, a lot of people, I'm getting a lot of people in the past have, your authority have been your parents, right? And I'm getting that you would do anything that your parents say. Now that's fine up until a certain age, but now that you're an adult, you're able to think for yourself and speak for yourself. Your inner authority is your judgment, and your inner authority is never wrong. It's not going to tell you to do anything that's out of the way or that's wrong. Okay? So listen to your inner voice and your soul's guidance. Another powerful message that I'm getting here is there are light codes that are coming in to your soul. Because I'm getting the Thoth. If you don't know who Thoth is, look him up. He's the Atlantean. He is he also, they're saying that he was Moses in the Bible with the tablets. And then there's the emerald tablets as well, which is which was the same as the tablets in the Bible. And so Thoth was a great teacher, very intelligent. And I'm getting that some of you guys are descendants or soul family from Thoth or within Thoth, that light being. Like he was, I don't know how to say it. He was he was a great teacher here on earth. Yeah. So there's that within you. Those light codes are coming within you. And there's divine healing, and there's a high vibrational energy of intelligence that's coming to you. There's clarity that's coming to you. Like there's a peace and there's a clarity that's coming to you. I'm also getting that your higher heart is opening. And this is a beautiful thing. This is a divinely beautiful thing. When your higher heart is you're being activated, you are being able to have more compassion because you have more understanding, and you have more understanding because you have light codes coming in, knowledge coming in, downloads coming in. So drop your shields, let your heart heal, and let divine love come in. This is beautiful. This is very beautiful. That's coming in. There's something that wants to come up from these cards. I had these cards in my hand earlier. I knew it. There's something that wants to come out in these cards as well. I just got, this is my newest deck, and I just got these cards, and they're so beautiful. They're so beautiful. This is This is the deck from Rituals. Rituals is a Dutch brand, kind of like Bath and Body Works, but their scents are amazing, and they just came out with an oracle card. Can you believe that? Like they sell candles, aroma diffusers, body lotions, body sprays. They sell perfumes, and their latest line or their latest collection came with oracle cards because their the line is called Intuita, also means intuition. So yeah, so this is also, wow, this is a message. That's the message that they want to come out with, to follow your intuition. Follow your intuition, because your intuition is never wrong. Your intuition will guide you. um so let me see what I have here. Yeah, your feelings are never wrong. Your feelings are never wrong. And then they have sight. When it comes to sight, and I think I have to read, I should read the book because this is a new deck. When it comes to sight, your feelings and your aura, not your feelings, your aura knows things before you do. It can pick up on things, right? So you have to use your senses. You have to use your senses to in collaboration with your intuition to help guide you. Now, this is all about guidance, right? Now that you're finding your true self, this reading is about guidance. How do you guide yourself? How do you guide yourself in this matrix, in this world, now that you step out of the matrix, right? Things are not as they seem right now. You are looking through a lens of old habits and experiences and are being called to reset your sights in order to reach your goals. Reevaluate your beliefs and unleash your inner wisdom. Use the intention, let me see what I didn't know nor see was there before. This is an eye-opening practice to help you to see what you might just have missed. So there's a potential here of being stuck in past habits, past belief systems, past sight. So the way how you used to see things, you may that still have a residual effect of seeing things right now, right? So you're being called to reset your sight in order to reach your goals. You have goals, your soul have plans, and you have a north node, and you have somewhere that you want to go, but you're seeing them in old lens. So you need to take a moment and reevaluate your belief system, reestablish your belief system. Yeah. Then we have moments. And I'm going to turn to this. Let's see. Moments. Moments. Your daily structured habits, your morning, your coffee, your walk in nature, or your afternoon stretch are moments you create to ground yourself in normality. From the moment you open your eyes to the time you close them, at the end of the day, you are creating a divine ceremony for yourself. It's time to commit to one moment today that solely serves your body, mind, and soul. So this deck is trying to tell us, there's a message that's coming through here, that you need to be intentional about your moments. You need to set your moments that aligns with your mind, body, and soul, and in particular, your soul. Yeah. So from the moment you wake up, like coffee, and I'm getting the visualization, the image that I'm getting is that they're sharing with me is when you make green tea. I don't know if, oh, not green tea, matcha. Um, I don't know if you guys have experience with matcha, but in traditional Japanese tradition, where they make matcha tea in the morning, it's ceremonious because the art of mixing the matcha, you have to sit there and mix it for a while. It's almost like a meditative art. You're mixing it and your mind is cleared, and you're taking a moment to enjoy the tea, to enjoy the matcha, from mixing it to pouring it to sipping it and drinking it. Now, it's almost the same as coffee. In the Western side, it's coffee, but in the Eastern side, it's matcha. And I love matcha and I enjoy doing matcha like that, the ceremonial way, because it helps me to find my peace within in the morning. You know, it's like a meditation in preparing the matcha and also drinking it. So be mindful of your moments. Take time out to create moments that is mindful for your mind, body, and soul. Like start new habits. Start new habits. I feel like some of you guys are going to be starting new habits now that you're on this soul's journey. You're going to be starting new habits and creating habits. And as the card said, to ground yourself. The moments are created to ground yourself in normality. Okay. And then we have completion. Completion. Congratulations. You are nearing the completion of a hard earned phase in life or life project. And this is your permission slip to hit pause, allow for these endings to phase into new beginnings. This moment's rest will ensure you are ready and renewed for whatever is next on your journey. Like I was saying earlier, like a lot of you guys are completing a cycle that was in relation to this whole matrix. Like you're stepping out of the matrix. That was a whole cycle. Being in the matrix, following the dogma, following your parents' religion. Now you're stepping into your own spirituality, into your own belief system, and into your own inner voice. That was a cycle, and you're closing it off. And so that's completion. That's completion. You're ending a cycle and you're now finding your own inner voice and own inner authority. Yeah, this is a beautiful reading. So the key thing here is to follow your intuition. Follow your intuition. Find moments and find time to ground yourself. You know, especially when you're getting a lot of downloads and when you're starting to listen to that light within. It's full of knowledge. It's full of knowledge. You are a divine being and you are full of knowledge. So you also need to ground yourself when you're getting all these information, all this download and this new path, and you listen to it. You have to ground yourself. So ground yourself in different moments, whether it's drinking coffee, drinking matcha, doing yoga, going for a walk out in nature. All these steps are very helpful. Yeah. Let me see what else wants to come out in this moment. This is a little confidence card. These are a bold affirmation. Let's see what affirmation wants to come out. I feel like there's something wants to come out in this one. Yep. Can I get one? Let me see. I feel an excitement here. Like your spirit team and your spirit guides are excited that you're here. That you're here in this moment right now. Because it's been a long time coming. Like I feel like they've been waiting for this moment for you to be here. Because your emotions, your mind, your feelings, like everything is starting to align with your path and your true self. Everything is starting to align with your true self. That's why true self came out here. This was the first card to come out. Like you're starting to align with your true self. This is crazy because I'm getting that not necessarily you were an imposter before, but you listened to so many people that you lost sight of yourself. And when I mean people, you listen to your parents, you listen to your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, your pastor. You listen to so many people. How you should be, what you should do, how you should act, what you should accept, what you should not accept, what you should do, even sometimes maybe probably career, what you should do as a career. You listen to so many people that you lost sight of yourself. So I'm getting like an excitement here. Your spirit team is very excited that you're here and that you're aligned. Like everything is divinely aligned. Like this is divine timing. This is divine alignment. Let me see. I feel like one more card wants to come out, but I'm not sure. Let's see. All right. And I'm getting that this might be I'm getting the message also that this might be a scary time for some of you guys because this is new. This is all new, completely new. And you're now stepping into your true self. But at the same time, it's new. It's not new. Like this has always been new. It's just been under the rubble. And I'm getting the image of image of the collapsed building again, and that there's a body there, and that's a soul. There's a soul there. There's someone there that needs rescuing and that needs clearing out so they can come out. You've always been there. You've always been there. Yeah. This is saying, even though I am anxious and afraid, I will be brave anyway. I shine brightest when I face my fears. You shine brightest when you face your fears. So if there's fear that's coming up, I'm getting also some of you guys may be new to spirituality. You are thinking about buying tarot decks. You're thinking about reading tarot for yourself even. Your soul is saying, I shine brightest when I face my fears. Fears are false imagination, false reality that needs to be faced. When you face it, then you're going to realize that it's false. But until you don't face it, you're going to believe that it's true. You're going to believe the lie all the time. But you shine brightest when you face your fears. That's what your soul is saying. If love turns lonely, I let it go. I'm the real deal, baby. No filter needed. This is telling me that you're going to lose some friends. You're going to lose some family. You're going to lose some loved ones because the love will turn lonely. You may already be on this journey alone. But I guarantee you, I am here with you. If you guys want to do a reading, or if you want me to be your guide, your divine guidance here on earth, My link is in the bio. You can book a session with me, you can book a reading with me, and you can join my community. I have a community on WhatsApp where I text every day, so you can feel a part of a community. Like, we are your community. Comment below if you're here and you need a community, and you've lost loved ones because of this journey, and find your community below in the comment section as well. Even if you're the first comment, just write something. And this part says, I'm the real deal, baby. No filter needed. That's telling me that you've always been there, but you've been looking for something, but like, yourself is the real deal. Like, you're the real deal. You're the love itself. Like in my previous video, I was talking about, you are the love itself. The love that you've been looking for, it's you. I'm the real deal, baby. There's nothing else. And then this last card that want to come off from the bold affirmations. The best things happen when I push myself outside of my comfort zone. Growth lives just beyond my fears. Again, this card is saying to push beyond your fears. Push beyond your fears. Step out of your comfort zone. Of course, follow your divine guidance, but there's a little blockage still, which I don't feel like there's a blockage really. I feel like the message that's coming through is to encourage you to continue going, because you are already on your path. You already step out of your comfort zone. It's just a matter of encouragement to continue going. This is your true self. This is your true nature that's coming out, that wants to come out. Yeah. This is such a beautiful card. Let me just show it again. This is your divine essence that wants to come out. Yeah. Your true self. I hope this reading finds you joy and finds your light, and I hope it ignites your light. I hope it adds fire to your flame. Be encouraged. Be encouraged. You're not on this journey alone. Thank you for sticking through the entire video. Thank you for sticking through to the channel. I appreciate you. The root chakra. I'm drawn to this. I'm being drawn to this. So I think there's a lot of red here involved. Red and love. Yep. Authentic. Wow. Wow. This card, this deck. Wow. 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 I'm being drawn to a lot of red, and I was about to close the message, but I kept being drawn to this deck. So the last message here is ground yourself in love. Ground yourself in love and work on your root chakra. Okay? Your root chakra is very grounding. It talks about security, finding security within yourself. Yeah? Be secure within yourself. I'm getting a lot of reds here. Yeah, taste. Use your taste buds, and I'm getting a divine feminine coming through. This is a divine feminine energy coming through to help you find yourself. And the message is, if you're tasting something new, like a new dish or new fruit, take your time and savor the dish or the fruit. Like, let's just say, for example, you're trying a new dish. You're going to take the fork and you're going to take a small piece and you're going to put it in your mouth and be like, I taste cinnamon. I taste, I taste milk. It's a pastry you're eating. I taste cinnamon. I taste a lot nice sugar. I taste some even maple syrup. Like, savor every moment, taste every moment, use your senses, and come back to your true self. Come back to your true self, because it's going to take time. And again, the divine feminine is coming through here, because as when you're divine feminine, the feminine energy is very sensitive, very sensitive. um she can taste, like if the one bite, she can taste every ingredient in it. She's so sensitive. um in a room, she can sense auras. Like, the divine feminine has very receptive energy about her, very sensitive. And that's the energy that's coming out. Your divine feminine wants you to take time and be in your feminine essence in order to find your true self. Like, feel it out, feel everything, feel it out on your path, feel out people. Even if you want to question if someone needs to be around you in your space, feel them out. Like, feel their essence, feel their emotions. Are they toxic to you, or will they add to your walk right now? Like, feel out yourself as well. Like, what do you like, what do you don't like? I'm getting an example as well. Like, some people, they don't like watermelon, but they were forced to eat watermelon, and so they eat watermelon now. Like, come back to your true self. Like, what do you really like? Yeah, that's going back to taste. What do you like? Maybe you like to wear certain clothing, certain type of fashion, but you were not welcome to wear them growing up in a certain home. Maybe you like certain jewelry, certain earrings, maybe you like tattoos. You weren't allowed to. Feel things out for yourself. Come back to your true nature and your true self. Take time out to do that, because it's all love. It's all has to do with love. What do you love about yourself? What is your soul calling you to love? Who is your soul calling you to love? And be authentic. Authenticity here. Authenticity is coming through very strongly. Be authentic to yourself. Authenticity. This is a beautiful reading. I hope you you find this message helpful. If it has, please give it a thumbs up. If you stuck through till the end, give it a thumbs up. If you want to join my community, make a comment below. I'll see you in my next reading. I normally do readings like this probably 2 or 3 times a week for soul's journey, to see where you are on your soul's journey. This is beautiful. It's all about love. It's all about love. Find what you love what you love, and you radiate. That's your brightest light. It all has to do with love. So you're coming back to self-love, in your true self, in your true identity, your true authenticity. And listen to that inner voice. The inner voice is peace. That inner voice is love itself. Until my next video, keep shining your brightest light. Mwah.